So you're about to learn a really cool technique for starting your day off right. This is the ultimate morning routine add-on that not many people speak about. Matter of fact, I'm sure it's out there somewhere, but I've never really heard anyone talk about this. And the term that I've given this is the sunrise shower. And so a lot of times we wake up in the morning and it's like, oh, here's another day, back to the grind, gotta do this, gotta do that, right? And it's like, no wonder why we're not that happy. You know, when you start off your day and you're just not excited, like that is setting the tone for the whole rest of the day. And so what if there was a simple, effective way, which I have found, that I'm gonna share with you, to fix that and to kick things off the right way. And not the typical stuff like, oh, set your alarm, wake up at 4. I already do all that stuff. And trust me, it's not the answer. But this is. So my name is Dr. Jay Kavanaugh of thevibemindset.com. Let's get into it. So one of the most powerful things you can do is so simple. You go to Google and you literally, depending on what time of the day it is, you type in one of two things. What time is sunrise today, if it's before sunrise, or what time is sunrise tomorrow if it's after? It's that simple. And then what you do is this is the next piece that's important, is you make an appointment with the sun. You make it a priority to revolve your schedule around starting your day around this. Now, a lot of times people say, oh, I don't have time. Make the time. It's in the morning. It's sunrise. Most of us are home at that time. Make it a priority. Do it with your kids. Do it with your loved one. Do it by yourself. Do it with your dog. Do it with a crystal in your hand. Do whatever it takes to do it. And what happens is you don't realize it, but as you're kind of approaching the time when you know the sun's going to come, you'll start to see like this glow. And as this glow kind of forms around, as the sun is starting to rise, you kind of get excited. It's almost kind of like back in the day when you were like the week before Christmas kind of thing, where you're kind of getting excited. The anticipation is there. It kind of makes you feel alive and energized even before the sun even rises. And it's just fun because you're sitting there waiting and waiting. You know, most of the time we're waiting on hold or waiting for someone to call or waiting for a meeting to end. It's like, this is a good way to meet, or to wait rather. This is a fun experience. And then what you do is, as the sun starts to rise, your heart rate will start to kind of start beating a little bit. You can have either a nice cup of coffee or a tea with you, take a couple sips. You could have some gentle, relaxing music, maybe even some invigorating music, whatever works for you. And then, as the sun's rising, the anticipation's there, the first ray cracks. Once you see that little edge, it's like, oh, baby. Oh, geez. Look what we got here. And it's just so funny that we all talk about how we need to seize the day, live each and every day. But yet none of us can make the simple move to do just this. No one can do the sunrise shower. No one can set an appointment with the sun. Like, can we not just start here? Can you start here? Is it a big ask? Because the way that I look at it, I'm going to be very frank with you, is if this is too big of an ask, then you're choosing to be miserable. So if you want to choose to be miserable, then great. Enjoy being miserable, but realize it was a choice. Because once you start to realize that how your life is and how you interact with your day and how you set the tone for your day is a choice. It is a choice. Life is a constant set of choices. I can either choose to focus on this or I can choose to focus on that. I focus on this, I'm happy. I focus on that, I'm miserable. Okay? Then think about where you're going to choose to place your focus. Anyways, once that sun starts coming up, you could do a bunch of different things. Sometimes I'll start kind of moving around. You could do a little dance. You can clap your hands. You can just sit there and relax. It's your sunrise. It's all of our sun. Like, enjoy the sunrise. The sun, in my opinion, nature just wants to be appreciated. Just appreciate it. That's all it wants. Just place your attention on it, appreciate it. That's it. It doesn't ask for anything in return, just a little bit of appreciation. And then what happens is when you show appreciation, you start to feel appreciation, you start to appreciate little things, you start to find more little things to be appreciative for. Maybe the sip you take in the coffee just feels a little warmer. Maybe the next time you're cooking breakfast that morning, maybe it just feels a little better. Maybe you put a little extra effort into the omelets. Maybe they're not just eggs, but you add something a little more spicy, right? You just start to appreciate everything a little bit more. And if that is the way you start your day, and that is the way you start living your life, I give you my word, things are going to change, things are going to improve, you will live a much better life. Share the sunrise shower, get some friends involved. Hey, Susie, hey, want to take a shower with me tomorrow? Call up Susie. If you even have a friend named Susie, which most of us don't, but take advantage of this, put it in motion, share your comments. Like, I want to know the experience. Like, do me a favor. Like, I don't even care about the subscribe thing. Subscribe or don't, it's up to you. But what I would love to know is what your experience is like. Make it a priority. Do this. Come back and share your experience. Like, I want to hear. Like, I put effort into making this video just for you. Just for you. And all I ask in return is a little appreciation like the sun does by just sharing your story. So anyways, thank you so much. Hope you enjoyed it. Put it into action. Don't go check your phone. Don't get distracted. You got this.